Good morning, my friend. I hope y'all had a good night, got some rest. I know you're winding down after the Christmas festivities. I hope y'all all had a good Christmas. I had a wonderful Christmas. Oh, it was so fun. My son came and we had dinner around 2 o'clock Christmas Day. We had a lot of food. I'm going to include some pictures for you. I enjoyed it so much, y'all. I was like a silly little girl all day long. I got up about 4 o'clock that morning. I started getting things ready. I mean, I was just so excited. But you know, it's been actually 3 years since I have done any Christmas dinner preparations. And so I wanted everything to be just right. I wanted it to be perfect. Of course, nothing is ever going to be perfect. It just wasn't. First of all, the ham, the ham was way too, I see Miss Key fixing to come over here. The ham was way too dry, and I'm real upset about that. It's been a while since I've cooked a ham, and I'm going to tell you, that's probably the last ham I'm ever going to attempt. Because I'm about done with that. It was a Hormel spiral ham. I did exactly what the directions said, but it was cut extremely thin. They had, you know, they cut it on a machine, and those pieces, those slices were so thin, I swear you could almost read through them, and thus it dried out something awful. My grandmother would say like shoe leather, and that's what it looked like to me. It was thin as shoe leather, and it was tough as shoe leather, so I'm real unhappy about that. But the rest of it was great. My son made some Brussels sprouts with sriracha with it, and oh my gosh, that was fabulous. I love Brussels sprouts much more than I do broccoli anyway. I just love it, but that touch of sriracha to it was just enough spice, but not too hot. Oh, it was good. It's so good. And I made a mac and cheese, and I put green chilies in it. For some reason this year I am just really crazy about spicy stuff. I just want it to be, I want it to have that kick, you know, a little bit of kick to it. Hey, Miss Key, good morning. Good morning, Miss Key. But the mac and cheese was great. My son loved it. It was tons of cheese on it. Baby, yes, I know. Somebody asked about you yesterday. They did. Somebody asked about you. It was Debbie out in California. Yeah. She's got a friend that has a cat, and her cat is doing really bad and not being a good girl or good boy, whatever. And I told her about you. So I just don't know what to make of this cat. I honestly don't. I'm honestly thinking it's because I'm loving on her. I'm giving her what she needed, and it was to be loved. Isn't that what we all need? And so it made a big difference in her. Anyway, back to the dinner. I also made deviled eggs. I wasn't going to make them, but I did. I made some deviled eggs. And I made a cherry cream cheese pie, and I sent the whole thing home with my son. And he called me 2 days later, and he said he's already eaten the whole thing all by himself. So that he said he was in a food coma. So I'm glad he liked it. I'm glad I made it for him, and I wanted him to have it all. If he wanted to sit and eat it with a big old spoon, that's okay. Just so he enjoyed it. And we had sweet tea, and we had some bread. I wanted garlic breadsticks. That's what I wanted, because I really like those when I cook them in the oven. Yeah. Let's see. And I had I bought a pecan pie, because I like pecan pie. I don't care if it's bought or what it is. I just love pecan pie anyway. I'm trying to think what else we might have had that I have not mentioned. Anyway, I'll have that in some pictures that I'll put in right now. So as you can see, we had plenty to eat, and we had a good time, and I loved it, and I loved being with my son, and we laughed, and I had a good time, and I thank him so much for coming and spending the time with me on Christmas Day, and making me feel very, very special, as he does always. He always does. And Miss Key, and she is, y'all, she just doesn't care about anything, you know. She doesn't care. You want to see the people? You want to see the people? Look at the people. I want to see you. She won't do what I want her to, but that's okay. Anyway, I had a great time. I loved it. It didn't last very long. You know it doesn't. We cooked for days and days and days, and in 30 minutes or more, it's all over, and we're back to another normal day. So today, oh, by the way, I've been doing this is the third day now for my diet. Now, I have not had my soup yet because it's only 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm going to wait a while and have my soup. But I've already lost some weight, and so I'm going to put a little clip at the very end, and I'm going to show you that I weighed this morning. You will see that I did, and to prove it, let me see what I can do about that. To prove it, here's my socks. Here's my socks I have on. And you'll notice those on the scale to prove that it is this day when I weighed, and you will see how much I lost. And y'all, it's working, so I'm excited. Okay, my son's coming today, and we're gonna start cleaning out a little bit more of the storeroom and getting some of that stuff out. I want to thank y'all because you've made this year so special for me. You have done so much for me, you would not believe it, and I'm so pleased, I'm so proud, and I'm so blessed. So I hope y'all have a great day. As always, I hope God is good to you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.